Good evening, my noble knights. It is I, Blaze Templar, and I completely goofed up that intro. Whatever. Don't really have much choice in the matter at this point. So, we are here for week 4 of the UAPB after the last week with that bitter loss. And that should be going up shortly. I haven't put it up quite yet because I think it glitched on me or something. So, I'm going to have to see what happened with that. And try to get that fixed if I can. Otherwise, I may have to post commentate, narrate it, or something. I don't know. I really don't want to do that though, so that's a thing. Anyway, we are here for week 4's Teambuilder, and he had an interesting team going into this week. He had a Landorus T, Milotic, Hoop, Confined, not Unbound, which is good. Porygon 2, Ninetales, Manectric, Hitmonchan, Credilli, Kecleon, Ariados, and Mega Houndoom. Now, that's an odd team. It has some interesting potential and a lot of fire sweeping with Mega Houndoom and all that shenanigan. Obviously, I don't really want him to possibly get the sun up. He does have the Ninetales, so he can solar power charge up his Houndoom. Don't really want that to happen, so I'm going to have to bring my sand just to help mitigate that. Plus, the residual, kind of nice, and my team is built in a way that doesn't really care too much about sand. Okay, Gardevoir gets hurt by sand, but outside of that, we should be good. Now, that being said, we needed something that could hit a lot of his team pretty hard, and Mamoswine really fit the bill. With Earthquake, it hits most of his Pokemon for either super or neutral, barring the Landorus T, which Icicle Crash just destroys. Even an Ice Shard can take it out if I'm not intimidated. And so, yeah, Mamoswine was kind of a no-duh decision for me, really. We're going to validate that, too, just to make sure. Yeah, I knew it would be, but just so the system knows. I don't think I need to do that, but whatever. Next to the Milotic, that thing is potentially the biggest problem my team's going to have. Conkeldurr, however, can take it on as it does have the Assault Vest and can just Drain Punch it over and over. If it burns me, that's fine. I have Guts. So, yeah, and I have Knockoff, so I can get rid of whatever item it decides to hold if I want. I also could trick it a Scarf to lock it into one move. That could be an interesting tactic to get rid of it. Theoretically, I might be able to set up on it with Bisharp and destroy it with like a +6 Iron Head. Despite the resistance, a +6 Iron Head would hit pretty hard. Now, that being said, Bisharp was my next choice because of Ariados being one of the things. Also, kind of deals with Hoopa Confined, especially if it's like a Scarf variant or a choice item. There we go. If it's a choice variant, Bisharp can handle that pretty well. Plus, with the Defiant boost, Lando T might be staying at home. And if he does decide to bring it, that's fine too, because then you have a Bisharp that has a +1 Sucker Punch, and possibly more. If you have a +3 Sucker Punch, I don't think Lando T can take that. I mean, we're going to damage calc that, actually. I don't think bulky Lando T can take a +6 Sucker Punch, though. Physically defensive. We're actually